got her set at just a trickle. I mean a trickle. About as low as I can get it, and go a tiny bit lower with this pump. This is that little pump rig that Mighty Magnet's got. And I figured other people have that too, so it's an easy hookup. Let me turn it down just a smidge here. Yeah, it's like the water's about an 1/8 inch thick, but yeah, now that's flat water there, baby. And I got a punch there, which it won't run long like that because it'll overheat that speed controller with that 20 volt battery. Yeah, that's cruising there. Let me back her down here to a normal person, where the normal people would run. Probably somewhere in there, I guess. I started a new video because I won't be able to send them to you. So I turned it way down. That might be faster than your still will run, I don't know. But that, about as flat as you can get, I think, dude, with the water, you know. I don't think there's any magic further than that. Anyway, yeah, that's not the newest box. The newest one's being printed. This is at a super light angle too. I think about 4, maybe even 3 degrees. And I'm getting no dripping. You know, running slow, fast, 3 degrees, man, no drippation. So that is in fact 4 degrees. I'm sure everybody's gonna want to run something about like that anyway. At least where you get some water to move the material. Got the box a little bit leveler, but still high in here. Anyway, whatever. I'm sure you didn't send me your best one. This looks almost perfect though, right? Like glass. And it's running just at a trickle like that. She goes smooth, baby. Just a bit more like you'd probably run it. Something like that. Okay, run a little bit of a little prototype testing. So yeah, making a little flutter box here that you know, we can get some smooth water. And so I have a little bit of simulated Flower Gold Wizard pay dirt, which is pure magnetite pretty much. I'm gonna run a little of that, see what happens. I'm gonna run a little tiny bit. This might be too slow, but we're gonna test it here anyway. Yeah, I put on my new battery there. I can see I'm using my Mighty Magnet's gizmo as a power source for my pump. That's right. Just use what you got. That's right. Anyway, I got pumping about the right speed for I think some beach sand. It might be a little bit slow because I can see the black material here, right? This is all the magnetite here. I can see some piling up here. So it's moving it, but very, very little. So let me give it a little more poop here. See what we're doing now here. Yeah, we're starting to move it a little better now. Let's try another little scoop there. Yeah, folks, I just tested this angle. This is actually 2.7 degrees. It's not enough for sure, but yeah, I can see that's why the water is piling up here. And anyway, yeah, let me lower it down here. Thought you should know. 2.7 degrees, and it's not gushing out the back. A couple drips, but I think the drips, yeah, it is coming out the back a little bit. But anyway, 2.7 degrees. Nobody runs that flat. All right. Okay, folks, I rigged this thing up a little bit here so I could get 8 degrees on it, and I have it at 8 degrees now. See, that water looks pretty slick, not too bad. Well, the box has got some pretty heavy not elevation, but topography changes in it, and yeah, a little bit better. Pretty smooth all in all. It's blowing off most of that magnetite now. I'm gonna feed a little bit more now that we're running at a little steeper angle. Let me turn it down a smidge here. Hey folks, I think that's probably about 8 degrees. I'm sure that's roughly about the right angle for beach sand, guys. Maybe 7 or 6, I'm not positive. But anyway, yeah, it looks pretty good there. You can see it's got a nice distribution of the black sand here, right? This one here is kind of all pinched down in the middle, like I said, because it's high on each side. This one here is nice and flat looking, nice distribution. Anyway, I cranked it way down. As you can see, it's not nearly as frisky. It's got a little more of this here. Black sand. Oh, this is actually magnetite straight up. But you want to give it a test, right? We got to test it to see what it'll do with this kind of material, because as you saw before on Florida Gold Wizard, when he goes to the Lake Superior, he was working with some major black sand. Okay. Alright, I'm going to scrutinize it here a minute and I'll bring it back to you. Okay guys, I watched this for a good while. I put a significant amount of magnetite in there, and yeah, it's still metering it off. Like I said, the box is a little bit dish-shaped here, not in the front here, but these last two. But yeah, it's still whaling it off here pretty good. That might be a little piece of gold right there. Holy smoke. Okay, whatever. There might be a tiny bit of gold in this material. It could be. Anyway, I want to show you what a significant amount of material looks like when I hit it in there at this speed. Put in a good pile here and watch it go. There she goes. Maybe that's too fast. I'm not sure exactly. I don't run at the beach, so it's hard to say all the time exactly how fast things need to be. Anyway, I'm sure Jason will test it on the beach. Alright, we're gonna run the rest of this here too, because I might be able to scab out a couple little pieces of gold here and there and here. You just never know. I got my ASDR pan there. I printed out to be a pretty big one. This guy here is 8 by 13, which is pretty monstrous. To make them bigger, but I don't know. That's pretty big already. So that's big enough. Maybe big enough. Let's see what we got going here. Yeah, you notice when you wash your material in this pan with the square sidewall, if you have a pan with the angle, right, a lot of times you put too much water, it blows water right out, and gold and material. Not this one. Not this one. I got some rhymes and reasons happening here. Oh, we still got dirt in here. Let's try a little splashation here. Yeah, I know if you got it hard enough, you can splash material out of there. But not like a regular pan. Alright, now it's pretty clean. We got her. See what we got here now. Let's just say here we got our magnetite in here, so let's see what we got here. Like always, stratify, get the heavy stuff. This is all pretty heavy. We get the heaviest stuff to fall, right? Down into this point, right here, right here. Here's that point. Kind of tip your pan so that point is pointing right down. And once you stratify like that for a little bit, you can start tipping it forward like this. When the material shows up to the edge of the riffles, you can take off a couple little scoops and do it again. That's a pretty aggressive pan, so it's got a lot of material in those riffles. All of it actually. I barely washed off anything so far. So shake it down again, do it again. Oh yeah, baby. That's probably about as far as I can go with this pan. So like I said, it's fairly aggressive in this back. See what we got. Oh, that's heavy. Look at that. I ain't gonna wash back. Are you kidding me, dude? I'm not washing back for nothing. I'm in those riffles, or those drops, and I'm going, oh, we got gold? I got gold already. There's quite a bit of gold. Oh, methyl sign. Uh-huh. I see a couple of flakes of gold there already. Dang. Okay, let me wash this material off here. Okay, one more time in the sun now, guys. In the sun. In the sun. Yes, sir, in the sun. Like always, stratify, right? Into the crack, into the D, into the point, whatever you want to call it.